I first met Delores in 2002, shortly after I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And shortly after I was diagnosed, she became my first peer mentor.
My husband retired and we moved back from Wisconsin here. I was diagnosed within 18 months of arriving here. I wanted to beat this disease and I was going to do everything I could to try to. Well, I knew that the only thing for me was to be outdoors.
I started working for the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition about 2 years after I was diagnosed. Delores came on board, she volunteered, she actually became a board member. We became friends and we would go out into nature. We would hike and come here to Bombay Hook. Talking amongst ourselves, we realized how soothing and calming it was for us. And we decided, let's bring some of our survivor friends into this. The Nurture with Nature program started in 2006.
It has been a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for me. I love to teach, I love to be outdoors, and I have met so many wonderful people.
I grew up with nature, so it's been remarkable. It's a way of healing.
Every time I go, it's always enjoyable and a lot of fun, and I always learn something new every time.
I just loved being out in nature, and it gives you wonderful perspective about your situation, and it's extremely helpful to be involved with people who have similar experiences.
If I met someone facing breast cancer today, I would definitely encourage them to share. I would definitely encourage them to meet someone else who has been on this journey before. And I certainly would encourage them to be outdoors.
I was 60 years old when I was originally diagnosed. I grew up in nature, but I had never kayaked, so that was a first for me at age 60.
I just love the horseshoe crab spawning of that. I must have gone to that 3 or 4 times.
We even did an overnight. Did a lot of astronomy kinds of things, which I had never done before. Looked through a major telescope.
And it just brought the whole galaxies down to us.
The ladies that have either survived the cancer or are currently going through treatment, it gives them a time to forget about what they're going through. They de-stress.
There was a cultivation of relationships and a unity and a therapeutic value that came by way of what others would say it could be a death sentence or the woes of the world became the best blessing in my entire life.
There are so many beautiful, mysterious, lovely blessings that nature gives us if we just open our eyes and look for them and listen for them and smell them.
It's so unique and so helpful. It's just a wonderful, wonderful resource.
And we kind of like laugh and joke as breast cancer is not a disease we would ask for, but I would not say no to it at this point just because of the friends and relationships as a result of it.
The people and the friendships that have been melded and gelled together are ones that I am so, so grateful for.
My experience with cancer for me was very scary at first, but after going through the treatment and then meeting the people of the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition, I felt very empowered.
I've often told Delores how much I've personally appreciated Nurture to Nature and how invaluable I think it is to all of us who've had that blessing of being involved.
How do you put a life-changing, impacting experience into words or a paragraph or a phrase? It's become a lifestyle.
And the key is to live each moment and make the most of what you have.
I wanted to thank Delores for having worked with me at the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition for developing this program, this wonderful Nurture with Nature program that has helped so many breast cancer survivors in our state. And I wanted to thank Delores from the bottom of my heart for her generosity to help keep the program going.
She's just exceptional.
How can you say thank you to somebody that has left fingerprints on your heart and that has opened a whole world, be it through the grasses to the galaxies? How can thank you be enough?